right? So get this, we're taking a deep dive today into AI agents.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you know those digital assistants that can like answer all your questions,
Mm-hmm.
but then they can actually go do stuff.
Like a personal butler in the digital world?
Exactly. But way more than just a chatbot, right?
Right.
These agents can like actually interact with the real world.
Yeah, using tools, taking actions based on what's going on.
Wild.
Think of it this way. Imagine an AI agent that can watch a video, pick out all the whales swimming around, and even figure out how far apart they are from each other.
Okay, that's seriously cool. But like, how? How do they even do that?
Well, there's three main abilities that make them work: perception, decision-making, and action. It all starts with perception, gathering information.
Okay.
And this could be anything from like data coming in from sensors to what you type in to stuff they pull from the web.
So they're like constantly learning and updating their knowledge about the world.
Exactly. Little digital detectives always piecing together clues.
I love that.
Then comes decision making, and that's where language models come in.
Okay.
Those models are like the brains of the whole operation, processing all that information and figuring out what to do next.
And then finally, they spring into action, actually doing something based on those decisions.
Precisely. Whether it's like controlling a robot arm, writing lines of code, or even just suggesting you buy a new pair of shoes, they're taking what they've learned and putting it to work in the real world.
I've heard this term agentic workflow. What's that all about?
Oh, it's a pretty simple concept, but super powerful. Imagine you have to do something really complicated, like writing a report.
Yeah.
With an agentic workflow, you break that big task down into smaller chunks, each handled by a specialized agent.
So it's like having a team of mini experts all working together.
Exactly. One agent might be great at gathering all the information, another one excels at writing different sections, while another one focuses on editing and polishing. It's all about collaboration, but with AI agents doing the heavy lifting.
So they can accomplish things that would be way too complex for a single AI to handle, right?
Absolutely. That's where the real magic happens. Now, speaking of magic, let's talk about agentic coding.
Okay, I'm all ears. What is agentic coding? It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Well, it might sound futuristic, but it's happening right now. We're talking about AI agents that can actually write and test code all on their own.
Wait, hold on. AI that can code.
Mm-hmm.
So they're replacing human programmers.
Not quite. Think of it more as a collaboration. In agentic coding, you have one agent acting as the actor, actually writing the code.
Okay.
Then you have another agent playing the role of the critic, analyzing that code and providing feedback.
So they're constantly learning from each other and improving the code as they go.
Exactly. It's like having a built-in code review process, but with AI agents doing the reviewing and revising.
This is seriously blowing my mind. So besides writing code, what else are these AI agents capable of? Are we talking about like robots doing all the work?
Not quite robots taking over. But AI agents are already being used in all sorts of fields. For example, imagine you're dealing with customer service. But instead of waiting on hold, you could have an AI agent that understands your problem just from a video you share and automatically finds the right solution.
That would save so much time and frustration. What about shopping? Could they help me find those shoes I've been searching for?
Absolutely. Imagine a shopping platform that knows your style so well it can suggest clothes just based on a picture or video you share.
We're talking about a whole new personalized shopping experience.
Exactly.
I am sold on AI agents. This is incredible stuff. But I'm guessing it's not all sunshine and roses, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the downsides we need to consider?
Of course, with any powerful technology, there are always challenges, and we'll dive into those later. We were just talking about the huge potential of AI agents.
Well, I'm still blown away by AI personal shoppers and customer service that actually works.
Yeah.
It sounds almost too good to be true.
Yeah, it's definitely an exciting frontier. But just like with any really powerful tool, it's super important to understand not just the good stuff, but the potential problems too.
You mentioned challenges earlier. What kind of things do we need to watch out for?
Well, one thing is they could be misused, right? Like imagine an AI agent designed for, say, marketing, but it's so good at persuasion that it tricks people into making bad decisions.
That is kind of scary. How do we stop that from happening?
Well, we have to build in safeguards and ethical frameworks right from the start. We need to make sure they're aligned with our values.
So they're actually helping people.
Right. Designed to promote good outcomes.
Makes sense. We can't just let these AI agents loose without thinking about the consequences.
Exactly. Another thing to keep in mind is bias.
Oh, right.
If the data used to train these agents is biased, then the AI itself can make things even worse.
So it's like the saying, garbage in, garbage out.
Pretty much. That's why it's so important to make sure that the training data is diverse and representative, and doesn't have any harmful stereotypes.
It's not just about the tech stuff. It's about ethics and how it impacts society.
Absolutely. It's a huge challenge, and it's going to take a lot of collaboration. Technologists, ethicists, policymakers, we all need to work together.
Okay, so you mentioned different types of AI agents before. Can you tell me more about those?
Sure, we talked about customer agents and employee agents, but there are so many more.
Like what?
Well, there are creative agents. They can help with things that need imagination,
Oh, interesting.
like designing marketing campaigns or writing stories, even composing music.
Wow, so they're not just about being efficient. They can actually help people be more creative.
Exactly. It's about using the best of AI and human intelligence. Then you've got data agents. These are all about finding insights in tons of data.
Oh, okay.
They can spot patterns, identify trends, and help businesses make smarter decisions.
Like superpowered analysts.
You could say that they can go through mountains of data and find things humans might miss. And of course, there are code agents, those AI we talked about, that can write and test code.
Right, the actor-critic thing. That's wild. AI writing the software of the future.
It's definitely a whole new way of thinking about things, but it's not just about automating coding. It's about helping humans do even more.
It sounds like there's an AI agent for almost everything.
We're getting closer to that every day. And we haven't even talked about security agents.
Right.
They're super important for protecting our systems and data from cyber attacks. They can monitor network traffic, find suspicious activity, even respond to attacks really fast.
That's good to know, especially with cyber attacks getting more and more complex all the time.
Absolutely. AI agents are key to keeping our digital world safe. But it goes beyond that. Think about education. Imagine personalized AI tutors.
Okay, yeah.
They could adapt to each student's learning style and give them feedback.
That would be amazing. Make education more accessible and engaging for everyone.
Exactly. And it's not just about learning faster, it's about encouraging curiosity. Helping students reach their full potential.
I wish I had that when I was in school. Some subjects were a real struggle for me.
And let's not forget about the business world. AI agents are already helping businesses, but they could completely change decision-making in the future.
In what way?
Well, imagine an AI agent that analyzes market trends, predicts what customers are going to do, even suggests new product ideas.
So businesses could be way more agile, more responsive, and more innovative, all thanks to AI agents.
Exactly. They could spot opportunities and potential problems, helping businesses stay ahead. But it's not just about efficiency and making money.
Right. What else is there?
Well, we have to think about the bigger picture. As these AI agents get more capable, we have to talk about the ethical side of things, the risks, the long-term consequences.
Like, what about jobs? And what if AI is used for bad things?
Oh, those are really important questions. We need to be proactive about these challenges and make sure AI is used to benefit everyone. It's all about finding that balance between innovation and responsibility.
So it's not just the technology, it's the choices we make,
Yeah.
the values we put into these systems.
Exactly. It's about creating the future we want. A future where AI helps us make a better world, a more fair and sustainable world.
That's a great vision. So for everyone listening who's as interested in AI agents as we are, what's the main thing you want them to remember?
I'd say this. The future of AI is not set in stone. We are creating it, and we need to make sure it's a future we can all be proud of.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here and sharing all your insights with us.
It was my pleasure.
And to everyone listening, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into AI agents. We hope you learned something new and maybe even started thinking about the future in a whole new way. Until next time, keep exploring.